I first learned about self-directed IRA as far back as 2005. I was very interested in real estate, as most people were at the time, and I was looking for more creative ways in order to fund real estate deals. And a friend of mine who was already working in the real estate industry as a real estate agent was aware of ways that you could be creative in the funding of a real estate deal. And that's when I first heard the term NuView, when I first heard the name of the company and heard about the concept of self-directed IRA. We all wish we had done something sooner when we first hear about these things. It's like, go do the research, go figure out what it's all about. So I first heard about NuView in 2005 from a real estate friend of mine. And it wasn't really until I started seeing the value of crypto and what was happening in my non-qualified, right, my cash accounts, where I'm like, if I sell this crypto, I'm going to have to pay taxes, whether I liquidate it into US dollars or not, right? That's a lot of people overlook that. They're like, oh, I'm just going to trade this one crypto for this other crypto. You need to report that when you're using, when it's outside of your retirement account, you need to report that to the IRS as a taxable event. And you need to make sure you're recording all of those transactions in terms of US dollars. And so when I started to see the potential impact of the tax against my non-qualified funds, I'm like, well, what does this mean for my long-term retirement plans, right? What could I be doing differently for my long-term retirement plans where I don't need to be worried about? I can still be involved in digital assets. I can still be involved in this sort of early stages of this industry, but I don't need to be worrying about this, at 59 and a half years old. I don't need to be thinking about how, if it really does grow to the potential that I think it has, I'd really rather not be paying taxes if I don't have to. So and it was during COVID where I really got involved with crypto and digital assets. And it was during that same time that I said, there may be something here where I could use some of my retirement account and put it into digital assets in a way that it can grow tax-free. And then it became clear that a self-directed IRA with checkbook control was the really sort of everything you ever wanted if you're going to be doing a self-directed IRA and self-directing how you purchase and how you store and how you hold and self-custody, not the IRA account itself, right? Because that custodianship is with NuView, but self-custody the crypto itself, right? Because of course, there's the classic saying, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. Do you really trust these third-party exchanges to hold on to your digital assets? And there's a lot of compelling reasons why you should be self-custody. So you should take self-custody of your digital assets and learn how to protect it, so that the whole point is to avoid counterparty risk. Like we were saying earlier, the whole premise of blockchain is to eliminate counterparty risk. So by storing your digital assets on a third-party exchange, you haven't really eliminated that risk entirely. So the combination of the custodianship of your Roth or your IRA account with NuView, and then the custodianship of the crypto assets themselves in your own personal holdings, that combination is what is possible through the self-directed IRA with checkbook control.